friend, that's not his name, I don't know. And he was upset because he lost his sugar, even though we found his sugar and then we were just there helped ourselves to what we were using. That's not how we make friends and keep friends. But, we did not care.
Dios nos bendice con tal borracho.
So I have a little baby man. I wish I did. My baby man.
Necesita algo y no lo tengo aquí. Se lo encontraré como sea. Hasta ha autorizado las razones.
Yes. That's up. Up. Yeah, graceful. Cool. Yes. Chest not up here. Chest down below. Sir. Okay.
Hablamos del perdón, ¿verdad? Creía que no se preocupaba por eso.
It's just the music sounds so sinister.
Buena técnica.
Yes.
Hasta ha autorizado las raciones completas de una guerra.
I am a double assassinate. I don't want to kill people. Not yet. Okay.
Nos
La
conocemos
semana
de
pasada me ayudó mucho con mi juego de pies. Hablamos del perdón, ¿verdad? Creía que
Eres la primavera, ¿verdad?
¿Pero qué? ¿Está otro borrachuzo? ¿Qué tipo tan
What do these fucking things mean? Oh, it's a viewpoint. Ew. Viewpoint. Yeah, sure, let's do that. I don't believe that. Oh, I was thinking.
Hola, doctor.
No way.
Si la limpieza es sinónimo de santidad, entonces soy una virgen.
loco como una cabra.
Yeah, that.
pequeña doncella española.
Pardon me, sir.
No respetan a los soldados. Ya
Hey,
aprendí.
it's Fiona. Shrek. That's a lot. Like, seriously, do I was here before, and I found it odd that I couldn't go inside. No sanctuary for me.
Dicen que Perón tiene algunas chicas nuevas junto al mercado del sur. Si el capitán dice que me necesita, no vengas hasta por la mañana.
That thing there. Seriously, maybe I should have. Where? Where's? Oh, he's gonna go over going there. If he wants to rob stuff, he's gonna come that way. Also because he's in the little bastard. I have to look over here because my TV settings for some fucking reason.
Según él, el negocio fluye mejor así.
Ahora el negocio calma mi hambre y yo calmaré tu tuya. Una moneda, por favor.
I synced. Oops. Thanks for joining me, Samurai. You're from Brazil? Damn. I'm from Winterland in Canada. We got a lot of snow recently. Perpetual winter, but it's not Winterpeg, as we affectionately dub Winnipeg in Manitoba. Thanks for joining me tonight. Thanks for not being afraid to say something in chat. Mostly because I honestly don't know if my little 2-bit setup is working. It's capturing something, I just don't know if it's like... Mostly because if it's anywhere that it's not victory, if that makes sense, because it's kind of showing that it's not. I don't think that. Jesus.
Y yo calmaré tu furia.
¡Nos daremos a las malas!
¡Quieto! ¡No!
¡Una moneda! Por favor, una moneda.
¡Has demasiado!
¡La paciencia!
It's not
¿Creías que no te veríamos? ¡Eres rápido!
wait.
¡Traicionado!
Everybody's fighting. Why is everybody fighting? You hear this button? I don't even know what happened. I just was minding my own goddamn business. I did fall quite a ways. That was the problem. I alerted the press. So did it save my... Did it not save? Like, I feel like it did not. There's also a lot of here. We may also think that's a lot.
Hemos echado de menos. Creía que habías despertado. No, estuve en la enfermería del cuartel.
Got another one there.
Puedes venir conmigo. Okay, you go. So stunning. Where am I leaping a thieving to? So graceful. Yeah, you guys don't see nothing. What are you guys doing? You having a picnic? Or are we playing cards? What are you guys doing? Are you working? What are you doing? Is there another? Oh, are these just like... I did it and that is all she wrote? Confusion. I honestly just streamed this yesterday. Don't actually remember what I was supposed to be doing. Was I killing someone? I was meeting someone. I went steadfast. Sugar. Try not to around. That He dejado mi castidad.
Ah,
Ayúdame,
get
por
it, my
favor.
dude. Good for you. And then we weren't hanging out with him anymore because we decided not to. I also somehow managed to hire 2 pirate crews and lost both of them.
Bueno, la semana
Eso dijiste
pasada
la
era
última
una
vez.
puta y no...
Which is not anyway. That's fine. You know what? Hard workers. The one guy was stumbling drunk, and I think I lost him. He rendered himself shit.
into the walls. And then he was just there. So maybe I didn't want him. Oh, no, actually, speaking of the devil, I think those are my guys right there. I do. Yeah, these are the guys. Oh my god. These are the original guys I hired, I think.
Yeah, yeah, it is what it is.
It's 150.
Easy to be.
You guys. Then Shen. Yeah. Okay, wait here.
Hold.
Wait, I gotta pick the dog. I gotta pick the dog. I'm gonna pick the dog. How do I pick the dog? I know, doggo. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to. Oh, wait, what? Oh, please pet you.
No. Fall in.
I want to pet you. Why don't you?
Yes.
Bird. Why don't I pet you? You devastating. Oh my god. Devastating. That's a lot of you.
Got him, yeah. Left.
I need some competency. I'm struggling with words. I can't. There's 4 of them. Oh no, I want coffee now.
All right.
Yeah, I'll
Later, Cap.
Tengo una carga de granito parada en el puerto. Espera.
Hey, what are you doing now?
Creo que es demasiado.
Los negocios marchan viento en popa. Basta de peces pequeños. Con esta inversión podremos pescar los más grandes durante 2 años.
I guess. I don't know how to do stealth, guys. It's not gonna happen.
Buenos dias. Mr. Duncan Walpole of England to see the governor. I believe he is expecting me.
Sí, señor Walpole. Entre, por favor.
Stay put.
We're fine.
¿Ese es el hombre? ¿Cómo lo llamabas? ¿Asesino?
Sí, Duncan Walpole. Debería haber llegado hace muchos días.
No me gusta que los extranjeros se paseen por nuestra ciudad. No me fío de ellos.
Cállate. El gobernador tiene invitados. Todos franceses e ingleses.
Parece un hombre rudo. Le suponía un aspecto más...
Lleva meses en alta mar. Sé indulgente con él.
I unfortunately, literally did not do that properly at all. I am missing Castillo San Salvador, de la Punta, and Cathedral of Havana. So the governor's mansion housed the acting Spanish governor in addition to prison facilities. A new governor's mansion was constructed across the square in 1791. No, in addition to prison facilities. What, no pool? You're surrounded by water. I get to go to Kingston in Nassau? Oh my god, Shane. I have one. Oh. Oh, we don't need more than that. Look at this. You know what? We teach them one thing at a time. Are these people... Walpole, Britain's first prime minister. So, does that mean that I essentially could have done better? Oh, yeah, see, I called it. They weren't dancers, they're prostitutes. My might also have some incredible stories of your own shelf when you were bothered to listen. God, I'm such a man. Who approved this paragraph? Yeah, these women are storytellers. Does he look like one of the guys from Vikings? Sailors flush with rum in the heat of the sun. These drunkards can be useful in a few ways. First, as to blend groups that allow me to hide in plain sight. Secondly, as allies in the events of a scuffle. But remember, bring a bit of coin if you want them to fight along your side. Who is writing these? Carolyn Scott, daughter of Emmett and Elizabeth Scott. Carolyn was born in Bristol, in England, to a prosperous family of merchants and civil servants. Given a modest education by her father, she furthered her own studies in her own way, taking time to read as often as her familiar duties allowed. Splitting her time between this and helping her mother manage her father's affairs, she grew into a confident, level-headed woman with more skill and intelligence than her situation allowed her to exercise. Carolyn first met Edward Kenway outside the Ald Chalet. In the aftermath of a drunken altercation, she arrived to fetch one of her servants. There found Edward escorting a woman from the clutches of one of Bristol's most notorious cads. Thankful for his kindness, Carolyn agreed to a second meeting on more equitable terms, hardly thinking of a romance possible. And yet, against most odds, this is just what happened. Oh, Daddy doesn't like us. Ooh. Now, an executive of a wealthy East India trading company. Oh, we got married in 1712. Duncan Walpole. That's the dude. Second cousin to Robert Walpole, Britain's first prime minister. I probably should have read this a little bit more. His immoderate temper and his impulsiveness, however, stymied a swift ascension, and he grew impatient with his progress. After 3 years, his interest in the Navy dwindled into nothing. With his heart set on finding a post within the East India Trading Company, he had a chance meeting with a fellow sailor whom he had come to respect and admire, and it was this sailor who introduced Walpole to the Assassin Order and its teachings. Techniques I can fucking read. Leery at first, Duncan soon took to the secret order with fervor and derived that he had not known in the Navy. As his skills increased, so too did his reputation, but his temper and impulsiveness, coupled with a growing arrogance, were always liability, and he was known for his frequent clashes with the elders of the British Assassin Order. Loose cannons, man. Still, he was a valuable asset to the order, so much so that in 1714 his mentor asked him to sail for the West Indies, rendezvous with the Brotherhood there, and meet with their mentor, Tabi. Walpole accepted this position with eagerness and departed within a month. The assassins in England never heard from him again. Treacherous time. Me! I'm a Welsh boy. Nice. Swansea, Wales. Cardiff. No, not sure a Welsh leading man would be interesting. What? Oh my god. I'm the liability. See, why don't they give me this in Carolyn's background? The boorish son of a wealthy East India Trading Company executive. Ooh, we scandalous. I mean, true. It does write itself. Uh-oh. Grandiose dreams and exaggerated opinion of himself prevented him from taking immediate responsibility for their well-being. And after only a year, I'm back to drinking, fighting, and idleness. Privateering. Such allures. So I'm going to the West Indies with the aim of making war against the Spanish and collecting unchecked sums of gold and cargo. Is this what people... This, he told his wife, was their path to quick riches. Being sensible and prudent, Carolyn was the better half. Is she a harpy? Does she nag him? Or what? Because I certainly don't want us to feel conflicted about Edward's choices. He's the hero. Let's avoid scenes. Is she a harpy? Does she nag him? This woman is fucking sensible. Her husband has delusions of making. It's like Carolyn's the real hero in this story. The fuck is this guy? That's the Viking guy again. These fucking sceneries, though, my god. During the so-called age of piracy, the Golden Age, 1650 to 1725, majority of pirates were from the British Isles. Yeah, see? Buccaneers. In the West Indies. The thing is, privateers. Yeah, I was gonna say, privateers, it's not illegal if the government, and by the government I mean the king says it's okay. Lovely. It's not wrong if the monarchy does it. Oh, it's steed. Steady. 1666. Plentitude and wealth on Barbados. Steed bonnet seemed designed for a life of pleasure and ease. Ugh, plantation. 400 acres of land. You'd already restored the sugar plantation to a profitable state. Disorder of the mind. He dreamed bigger. That's all. Oh. That's the problem. Things happen. A villain. Uh-huh. The British Empire. What a time to be alive. This is so much fun. Oh, I just kind of cruised through that and immediately looked over Atlantic slave trade in Spanish America. Fucking A. Here we go. It's the same dude. Oh, man. Accidentally. Are we sure about that? Oh, the House of Bourbon. What? Oof. Clearly my history only focuses more on medieval England and the 20s. I'm having a lot of fun. Yeah, grew steadily under permanent oversight. You know what else really hit the House of Bourbon? Inbreeding. Oof. My god, all you have to do is like look up Bourbon or Habsburg and yeah, gotta keep that bloodline pure somehow. That's it? Ah. Boo. That's all I know of the song because honestly, I don't really care for new age music. I'm gonna go to this chips. The Jacobite. The Revenge. I love these names. Shanties. Havana. I can come back though, right? That pig scares me a bit. I don't know why. I don't know why. Stats. Failed. Total kill. 3 hours I've played already. I've literally done nothing. Tool of Joy, smoke bombs. That's all I had. I can come back to this, right? We? Reach the terrace. Why is it acting like I'm not like that.
Good morning, sir. Would I be correct in thinking you are Duncan Walpole?
I am indeed.
I thought as much. Woods Rogers. A pleasure.
The same.
I must say, my wife has a terrible eye for description.
I'm sorry.
My wife. You met her some years ago at the Percy's Masquerade Ball.
Ah, quite.
She called you devilishly handsome. Obviously a lie to stoke my jealousy. Julianne, our guest of honor has arrived, Mr. Duncan Walpole.
Ah. Julien Ducasse. I hope your conversion to our order is an honest one. I have no love for assassins, but even less for liars.
I have not come to disappoint.
Up for a bit of sport, Duncan? The old man isn't ready just yet.
Our rival. It's Gary. It's Gary Oak.
You've got my 2 best pairs of matched pistols, Duncan, so handle them with care.
If I had 8, I'd treat each as my own son.
Pull off a few shots if you like. Get a feel for it.
I once fought beside a man who carried 9 on his person. They were a boom in battle, but hindered his ability to swim, sadly.
Quite.
What? Can I? Okay. Do I have to stand with them? Oh, Jesus Christ almighty. Oh my God, what is this? I don't like any of this. Wait, what?
That's a good kick, yes?
I long for the day where one firearm carries 4 bullets, and not the opposite.
Highlighted. What? Press X to shoot the highlighted target with your pistol. Is that literally not what I've just done? Wait, I can't aim? Excuse me?
I have a friend in England you may like to meet, Julian.
Magnifique.
I don't want to challenge him. We already know that they're better. Oh my God. I'm not good at pissing contests. I fold. I'm not gonna challenge him. I don't want to challenge him. Did I shoot that one? Ah, yes. The elevator music. Do I really have to... Do I have to challenge him?
All right. Here's a simple challenge. Try to strike every target before this hourglass empties.
Oh, fuck. Guys, no way.
Remember, hit every target within the allotted time.
Oh, God. No thanks. I'm already gonna fail. No. How do I move over? Oh, I have to.
An off day, Duncan.
Yes, it is a rough day. Fucking A. Is that what I have to do? Is that?
All right. Here's a simple challenge. Try to strike every target before this hourglass empties. Remember, every target within the allotted time.
Ah, shit, I had to reload.
Rotten luck.
Yeah, it is rotten luck. There's too many of them. I quit. I fold. Thanks. No. This is an ease with guns, so I'm gonna tell a story. I think I only have like Uno person watching, but here's my story. So, I'm from Canada. I'm sure you probably guessed that with my vocabulary. I don't say a boot either. Get that right off my chest. I quite clearly, I doesn't even know how to fast target. Hey, sir, if you could fucking just, how the hell do I get one of them? But I can't shoot. Yeah, sure. Anyway, however, my parents just moved to the great state of Illinois, and I visited them over Christmas, and I've never been to Illinois before. The only state I have actually been to is New York State. Jesus, I had a problem. Specifically, of course, to New York City. Sorry, the rest of New York State. Anyway, and as we were driving back from the airport to where my parents live, they're close to one of the major cities. They're just not. They're not in it. And that's a gun manufacturer. And surreal, though. Like, it was so surreal. Obviously, we don't have that. I mean, well, we know what I'm trying to say. Not as common, I guess. And certainly not something I ever expected to see. How should I get that stupid thing back? Anyway, it was just weird. Even like when I was trying to get groceries and stuff, and you kind of go to a store knowing like what products are going to be there in a sense. I went there and was like, oh, sneaky. I'm sorry, I'm trying to figure this out so that I can easy breeze through this. Sir, please, with your fucking feather. Can't come through here. Yeah, it was just. Get out of the way. Just need to get that guy in the back. And like, they had no. So we went to Walmart. And like a lot of people, when I mentioned that I was going there, said like, oh, if you go into Walmart, like it's so weird, you can get booze and guns. And I saw the booze, but I think, thankfully, I did not see the guns, because I think I would have been a little turned down at that, because that, how do I get that guy? Does he just not count? He has to count. How do I get him? Like, I can aim for him. I see. I understand what I have to do. I'm going to reload. I didn't think I could do that. Yeah, it's just really, really fucking weird. Challenge? Continue.
Duncan, where are your wrist blades? I've never seen an assassin so ill-equipped.
Damaged, sadly, beyond all repair.
What are we talking about? I somehow missed everything.
Have your choice.
Where did you find all these?
I did not find them. I took them. Is a souvenir.
Devilishly handsome. Oh, I follow him.
2 blades. As is the custom, eh?
Custom, aye.
Duncan, will you indulge us with a demonstration of your techniques?
I don't have any.
Well,
We must. We put together a training course in anticipation of your arrival. It would be a shame to leave here without seeing you in action.
yes, of course. Well, I mean, if there is time, I would gladly show you what I know.
Here,
You see, the situation is well suited to your skills.
Have a go. A blade in a crowd is always the simplest. Nothing grandiose, just quick and clean.
Wait, he doesn't count?
Show us another technique.
Quite ingenious to use bales of hay for cover, don't you think?
Can I assassinate you? Is that literally not what I did?
God, that's the spirit. Secrecy.
Secrecy.
The advantage of surprise cannot be overstated, isn't that so? Especially around a blind corner.
Oh, man. Choose between two civilians to blend in. Are you a civilian? You are not. Like actually civilians? Or
God blind me, that's a clever trick.
Hello?
Your aerial kills have a poetic beauty, despite their conspicuous quality. Would you show us? Magnifique.
Magnifique. Très bon.
Is it also possible to deliver a killing blow at high speed?
Wait, what?
Mon Dieu, such a powerful strike.
Mon Dieu. Très magnifique.
Fascinating.
Oh. Good day, sir. I got my pointy sticks. Pointy sticks.
The assassins have trained you well, Duncan.
Thank you.
You chose a perfect time to leave them behind.
At great risk, I imagine. Betraying the assassins is never good for one's health.
Well, neither is drinking liquor, but I am drawn to its dangers all the same. And what is your business here, sir? Are you an associate of the governor's, or a pending acquaintance like myself?
Guns, blades, cannons, grenados. Anything that may kill a man, I am happy to provide.
A smuggler of sorts.
And how is your wife these days, Captain Rogers? Is she, here, in Havana?
I trust she's well, but I wouldn't know. I've been in Madagascar some 14 months hunting pirates. It took some work to dislodge the criminals there, but we managed it. In future, I hope to use these same tactics throughout the West Indies.
And how did you deal with that kind?
Very simply. Most pirates are as ignorant as apes. I merely offered them a choice. Take a pardon and return to England penniless, but free men, or be hanged by the neck until dead.
Oh. I imagine Nassau would be your next target.
Very astute, Duncan, indeed.
Best of luck with that.
Yeah, best of luck with that, sir. Shit. Am I gonna fucking get my covers?
Grandmaster Torres! Mr. Duncan Walpole has arrived.
See,
Hey. Oh, no.
you were expected 1 week ago.
Apologies, Governor. My ship was set upon by pirates. We were scuttled. I arrived only yesterday.
Unfortunate. Forgive my caution, but were you able to salvage from these pirates the items you promised me?
Yes, sir, I was.
Increíble. The assassins have more resources than I had imagined, but not nearly enough to deter us. It is a pleasure to meet you at last, Duncan. You are most welcome. Come, gentlemen. We have much to discuss.
What a view. Do you think people appreciated the view back then?
Doomed at last, and in such continental company. England, France, Spain, citizens of sad and corrupted empires. But you are Templars now, the secret and true legislatures of the world. Please, hold out your hands. Mark and remember our purpose. To guide all wayward souls till they've reached the quiet road. To guide all wayward desire till impassioned hearts are cool. To guide all wayward minds to safe and sober thought. By the Father of Understanding's light, let our work now begin. Decades ago, the Council entrusted me with the task of locating in these West Indies a forgotten place our precursors once called the Observatory. See here. Look up on these images and commit them to memory. They tell a very old and important story. For 2 decades now, I have endeavored to locate this observatory, a place rumored to contain a tool of incredible utility and power. It houses a kind of armillary sphere, if you like. A device that would grant us the power to locate and monitor every man and woman on Earth, whatever their location. Only imagine what it would mean to have such a power. With this device, there would be no secrets among men, no lies, no trickery. Only justice, pure justice. This is the Observatory's promise, and we must take it for our own.
Do we know its whereabouts?
We will soon. For in our custody is the one man who does, a man named Roberts, once called a sage.
It has been 45 years since anyone has seen a true sage. Can you be sure this one is authentic?
We are confident he is.
The assassins will come for him.
I'm trying to make friends here.
Indeed they will. But thanks to Duncan and the information he has delivered, the assassins won't be a problem for much longer. All will be made clear tomorrow, gentlemen, when you meet the sage for yourselves. Until then, let us drink.
Two new friends that I just...
Let us find the observatory together. For with its power, kings will fall, clergy will cower, and the hearts and minds of the world will be ours.
Yay, 80%. That's a pass. Shooting challenge. Guns make me uncomfortable. Havana. Nice. One collectible. The fuck did I... Shit.
Rest well, Duncan. Tomorrow the treasure fleet arrives, and with it, your reward. After which we will discuss further schemes.
I look forward to it.
Excelente. Meet me down at the docks first thing tomorrow morning.
Something's gonna go haywire here. Like, clearly, right? Like, we know...
Governor Torres requests your presence at the docks near the Castillo. First thing tomorrow morning.
Sí. Buenas noches. So, these guys should like me. Oh, the courier. The courier. This guy jumped, doesn't he? Like, he's like a little fucking gazelle. Look how fast he is. He's running much faster than I am. How am I supposed to fucking catch him? I'm gonna lose this motherfucker. Let him, Johnny. What are you doing?
¡Un blanco claro! ¡Blanco claro!
¿Creías que no íbamos a cogerte? ¡Ah!
I
killer. Go up again?
Alguien le ha dado en la cabeza.
No way. I have missed it.
Sí, estupendo.
Get away. Sorry, Gato. Fucking Gato.
Kenway! The pirate run! Oh, shit, that's Kenway! The pirate run! Pirate!
¡No te muevas! Tienes oportunidad. Está por allí. El pichón está a tiro. ¡Más rápido! ¡No debemos perderlo!
Pirate! Run now if you value your life!
Oh my god.
Him! He's a killer!
First of all, it was my own enemy. Second of all, how dare you? They shot first, not me.
Edward, it's... Oh, pirate! Run now if you value your life!
Bye. Thanks. Okay, guys. I know it's only been a few more minutes, okay? I'm so fucking tired. Finally, fucking hurry up. What's wrong? Eat? Doggo. Cut you. Can I pet? Nutella. I'm not Stealth like it. Oh, that's right. Pet 5 fucking dogs. All of them. Yeah. Just go. Okay, one more time. This is what Breath of the Wild is missing. You know, those fucking cute ass dogs that you chase your tail and stuff and fucking couldn't pet them. Devastating. Oh, the fuck did I get out of it? Hello? Are these the people I was supposed to meet? I have to save the pirates? So,
Un tipo imprudente. ¡Detente!
¡Vuelve ahora mismo!
guys, can I loot you? No. I'll loot the corpses if I will avenge you. I'll loot them. I will loot them. Wow, bullets fall. Oh, that is the scariest death pose. You know what? I'll drop you in the water. Bye. Yeah, I'll pick you up. I'll drop you in the water too. You know what? Let's clean this whole ship up. You too, in the water. Not how I imagined my three. Oh. I don't want to. That's just because I don't like you. And you know what? You didn't go in the water too. Fine. That's for making me fail. Angry. Should I? No, these are better for assassinating. Okay. I'm like, I have to stop. Fuck. Oh my God. Everybody gets assassins. Alrighty. There we go. More emails? I'm not a very good coworker. No. I did not get anything fun. Alright guys, I think that's going to wrap it up for me tonight. I don't want to... Oops. There it is. That'll wrap it up for tonight, I think. Sorry it's kind of a short stream, but like I said, I had my doggo to take for a walk and just sort of, yeah, took a little bit longer than I had anticipated. A little bit of a longer walk. I don't want to commit to streaming tomorrow at all, just because I don't know. There is a tour that's been booked, so I will have to stay later at work. So I just don't think it's, I don't want to commit and say anything. If not, I'll definitely try on the weekend, and we'll see how well that goes. A shout out to Samurai for being a brave soul and entering my barren wasteland of a chat. Much appreciated. Thank you. It does mean a lot when you guys want to hang out with me. Just gonna do this really quickly. So hopefully maybe we'll see everyone tomorrow. If not, I hope you guys have a great night, have a great Friday. Maybe we'll see you on the weekend if I get my shit together. So thanks for joining me, guys. Have a really awesome night. Bye.